Simbi. Aaron Friedland, CEO. Aaron is a PhD candidate in econometrics at the University of British Columbia and focuses on the intersection of education and economics. Alex Gillis, COO. Alex has previously worked with Facebook, Instagram, and the Prime Minister of Canada on global educational movements. Adrienne Gia, Chief Learning Officer. Adrienne is a world-renowned literacy expert with over 400,000 copies of her books sold.
Hi everyone, my name is Aaron Friedland. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Simbi, and we're a social reading platform that have created the most effective way to read, motivating students to read more books more often. We generated over $150K in Q2, just closed and oversubscribed our $2 million seed round, and are looking to meet like-minded investors for our Series A. Our approach was developed from lived experience. When I was young, teachers noticed that I couldn't read, and I was diagnosed with dyslexia. I was prescribed reading while listening. Imagine reading a book and listening to that same audiobook. And it turns out that this method works. So well that despite early teachers suggesting I wouldn't make it to university, I'm now a PhD candidate in econometrics looking at the impact of reading while listening. And this is why we developed Simbi, because we know it works and need it now more than ever before. As for the first time in human history, higher income countries like the US are seeing declining rates of literacy, with over 40% of fourth graders in the US not reading at grade level. So we created a solution that motivates students to narrate books, understanding that when they do, Simbi captures their voice and text and adds them to a global library, so that kids around the world who are learning to read can read along with them. And this is the most effective way to read. It's so easy to narrate books on Simbi that we even have incredible celebrities like Jane Goodall, Greta Thunberg, and many others narrating, understanding that their voices are teaching kids around the world. We also have fantastic publisher partners. And students love reading on Simbi. With our volunteer certificates and gamified reading experience, kids read more books more often. And as we validated our land and expand model, we've switched to selling directly to school districts. And this has supported us in growing revenue over 30% quarter over quarter. And with more districts, we're able to reach more parents through Simbi Reading Coach, our one-on-one coach offering. And this has resulted in Simbi growing at such a rapid pace that we more than doubled our user base in the last 6 months to over 200,000 learners today. We're also fortunate to work with incredible organizations like Salesforce's 55,000 employees who narrate books on Simbi as part of their corporate engagement, and then opt in for Simbi Reading Coach as an employee benefit. And between our parent and district focus, we're tackling a $38 billion market opportunity in North America. And I'm fortunate to work with an outstanding team of 36 and have my co-founder Alex here with me in Sweden. If you're passionate about global literacy, please come say hi. Here's to reading more books more often. Thank you. Yeah.